Hello, and welcome back to hawtowithhawemuurhh. And if you're new here, you better subscribe. My name is Kambushe, and this is basically a how-to channel on all things content, digital marketing, and how to navigate your way on social media. So if you think that's something that's going to be interesting to you, please do subscribe. And today's video is on how to source uncopyrighted music, which is something that you really should be familiar with if you're a creator. So if you feel like that's something that you're going to be interested in, do stick around, do watch the video till the end, do like the video, do share the video, and please, once again, do subscribe. I believe that a very good place to start with a video like this is actually defining the terms that we're using so nobody is confused along the way. So copyright is basically the legal right of the owner of intellectual property. Basically, when someone has the copyright to something, it means that they're actually the owner of that intellectual property. So the intellectual property could be anything like a song, it could be an idea, it could be a concept. Having copyright over a piece of work allows the owner of that copyright to actually decide how other people get to use their intellectual property, because obviously they own it. So in order for you to be able to use the work that the copyright owner has created, you have to actually get legal permission from them to actually use their work. So essentially with uncopyrighted music, you are allowed to use that music in your body of work, but you're actually allowed to use it within certain terms and conditions. Usually those terms and conditions will be, you have to credit the person who you got the music from. So you'll usually find that when you download a song that's uncopyrighted, it will say credits so-and-so by tagging them or by writing down where you source the music from. And I do believe that this is also a way for them to get visibility for their work, because in some instances they are actually paid for their uncopyrighted music and allowing ordinary human beings like us to use their music for videos like our YouTube videos. When you do not adhere to copyright laws, you can have a copyright strike or copyright infringement. It's illegal to use copyrighted music on your own pieces of work without the permission of the copyright owner. And in some instances, it can escalate to a point where you could get banned or removed off a platform for a certain extremity of contravening Copyright Act. Anyways though, on YouTube, you can get copyright infringements, and usually the result of that is that you can't demonetize your videos, meaning that whenever you use copyrighted music on your videos, for example, and they're flagged for copyright, it means that when your channel is monetized, or if it already is monetized, you actually can't make any AdSense money off of that video, and all the revenue that you would have gotten from that video goes to the copyright owner of the music instead. With everything that I've actually mentioned thus far, what I'm getting to is that it's in your best interest as a creator to actually just use uncopyrighted music. This is much easier than bypassing the copyright laws, and it just saves you trouble in future, especially if your channel is monetized or if you intend to monetize it. There are actually 3 places where I personally source uncopyrighted music: YouTube Audio Library, Soundcloud, and I also pay other people to actually create uncopyrighted music for me that I can use in my videos. So let's get into YouTube Audio Music Library. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you into my laptop, and we are actually going to source music together. So in actual fact, I am sourcing music for Sunstoppers. So I am going to sort of take you guys on the journey using the 3 sources that I use to actually find some music for them. So let's get right into my laptop. So the first place that I usually look for music is YouTube audio music library. So I'm just going to search here, YouTube audio, it's actually audio library, not audio music library. Right, so I'm just going to go onto the page, right? It even says music for content creators, right? It's actually a very tedious process to look for music that's uncopyrighted. You just have to see what method works for you. So sometimes when I'm really stumped and I don't really know what I want, I'll actually just search pop music or mood music or whatever right in my bar here on YouTube, or I actually just go straight to their website, which they have also linked here, which is audiolibrary.com.co, and you can search for music there as well. But I just find using the YouTube channel really helps me. Anyway, back to the screen. So essentially I might go here to top 50 free songs, right? So what they do here is they will basically just play the songs for you, and they'll just play like a lot of them or whatever. Fine, once you hear like the one that you want, I would ordinarily go to the actual website then, because I just find that easier for me to get the music. So let me look for this Colorful Flowers Tokyo Music Walker, right here on YouTube. So Colorful Flowers, right, and I'll just select that. So I'm going to scroll down here, and then in the description box, what you'll usually see is that they give you a free download for the song and show you other places where you could find the song, right? So I often won't use this, right? Instead, I will we'll search the song on Google. So Colorful Flowers by Tokyo Music Walker. So it's probably going to send me to audio library in any case, you see, but I'm looking for the actual website, not on YouTube. So here it is, I found it. Cool. So then what happens then is that you are given options here. You see Spotify, you see YouTube, you see Soundcloud, and you see iTunes, right? So essentially what I'll do is click here. This icon is download. Then it will show me download options here, right? And it will say download from the artist site or download from the audio library. And obviously, like I mentioned, there are T's and C's to getting uncopyrighted music. So here, these are the T's and C's. So it says you're free to use the song in any of your videos, but you must credit the author. So then they give this to you, so you copy and paste it. So you're not copying and pasting it. Like, why would you do that when they literally gave it to you? Like, why would you not do it? Anyway, I normally select download from the audio library. It always redirects me, but doesn't really redirect me. So I click doesn't load, click here. It redirects me to Hyped, to which I will then press download. Then it asks me, please support the artist to unlock your download. So it will give you Spotify, SoundCloud, or Instagram. I'm going to select SoundCloud. And then what it normally does is it asks you to like leave some love for the artist. So it could be a comment. So ordinarily something along these lines will happen. Then like I'll write a comment like, awesome song, man. And it will say connect, and then it's going to redirect me to SoundCloud. Okay, I really thought I was logged in. Basically, now I have commented on it using my SoundCloud. Then I'll just press download. Then it's going to tell me that the download has started, and then it's going to download the song onto my computer, right? So for the people who edit on their phones and want to place copyrighted music, you, as far as I remember, you do have to do it on a desktop. You can't actually do it on a cell phone. So what I would advise to do from this step, so you will email the song to yourself, especially if you're an iPhone user, and then download it onto your phone. You'll see an icon that says share, right? So you share it to your editing software. So if you're using iMovie on your phone, or if you're using InShot on your phone, you share it to either iMovie or share it to InShot, and when it's shared successfully, it's going to go into imported music on InShot. My music under audio, when you're editing, you can just select the song that you've sent to. For the people though who edit on their laptops on a particular software, you can just drop and drag the song that you've downloaded straight into your timeline, and you're good to go. So that's how you source uncopyrighted music from audio library. So then for SoundCloud, what I usually do is literally just go on SoundCloud, and there's a lot of uncopyrighted music, so you could just type here uncopyrighted music, and you'll get an array of uncopyrighted music for you to choose from. Personally, I don't always trust SoundCloud and that all the music that they use is uncopyrighted. So I normally do, when I've used music off SoundCloud, take like a snippet and put it into my video, then make like a 1-minute clip of the video, export it and upload it, upload it onto my channel to check if I have a copyright strike or claim or infringement. And that helps me be certain that the song is really uncopyrighted, right? So basically on SoundCloud, you can just search uncopyrighted music, as I have here, and literally search and search and search until you find the music that's best suited for your video. So let me think of a song. There's a song that I've used here before by Qiqa, and I know that it's uncopyrighted because she said so. So it's called Come Over, right? So I'll find it here because it's actually only available on SoundCloud. And literally, so what you'll normally notice is some songs don't have the download option, right? As you can see, the song doesn't have the download option. So I will open another tab, and I normally use this, I think it's a site, it's called Qiqa. Yes, it's called Qiqa. What I'll do is come here, it's the URL, then I'll copy that, and then I will paste it here, and I can convert it and download the song. And then it will download, and then I can actually use it in my videos. But to be quite honest, usually when I am using SoundCloud, it's to look for like newer songs, more popular songs, but that have been, the keyword is reworked by other people in order for it to not be copyrighted. So I'll look for like any popular songs that I can think of. I think because I already have the song, I'm just gonna search for it right now. Song by Bruno Mars called 24 Magic, but I am going to write reworked. Right, and this essentially doesn't give you a remix, it gives you a reworked version of the song that you're looking for. And then, okay, it says Bruno Mars 24K Magic Rehab Mix, remix. That's not what I'm looking for. So this is the one that I have, right? So it also has a free download, but I will always use the method that I just showed you right now, which is using Qiqa. There's the URL, which I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to take it and paste it here, and then I'm going to Command V and then convert, and then I can download the song. Essentially, what I'm trying to show you here is that you can get newer, more fresh, more upbeat music and use it for your videos. But it's always important to check if they're really uncopyrighted, and it's a small price to pay to get better music, because I definitely assure you on SoundCloud you get a lot better music than you do from Audio Library. And actually, when you just use SoundCloud, you're more likely to get something that's more original than on Audio Library, because on Audio Library, like, almost every YouTube creator uses Audio Library, and usually you find that there's going to be repetitiveness where you find the same song playing on a lot of people's videos, and obviously it's because of where you've sourced the music from. So although Audio Library is great, and it's great also if you're a beginner, so if you want more upbeat music, different music, and more unique to you and your style, and you can also use SoundCloud in just the way that I've shown you. And the last method that I normally use to get music, I actually will ask somebody, otherwise pay somebody to get music for me. So your best bet is actually to speak to people who are sound engineers, people who are aspiring producers, people who create music and are also up and coming. And I'm sure those people are always willing to like create like a beat or two for you, or a track for you that's uncopyrighted that you can share. And it could be an exchange of, hey, if you use my music and shout me out, then or credit me, then I'll just create music for you for your channel, which is also like a really great exchange. Or you could actually pay somebody a certain amount. So there's a guy who I've used who has who's created, I think, about 2 or 3 songs for me. So there's a song that I sometimes use on my vlogs, which you can just check on my vlog channel, where it's like mina nginkunzi malang, right? A lot of people ask me about that song. I bought it from Qiqa, and he recently just created a more house vibe one for me, and he literally just creates me that music and I pay him. And more recently, my brother has also started to actually create music for me. I think it's so thoughtful of him, and they're actually quite nice. I've actually used them on some of my videos, and they are uncopyrighted, so I also have that option. So those are my 3 sources of uncopyrighted music. So I use Audio Library, SoundCloud, and I will pay someone or ask somebody to create music for me according to certain criteria as well. It's a long, tedious process. Choosing music for YouTube is very, very hard. It's very hard to choose uncopyrighted music for it to match the mood of your video, to match the intent of your video. But it's something that if you want great videos that flow well, that are enjoyable, it's very important for you to actually invest time into learning how to sourcing uncopyrighted music and sourcing music that matches your videos. So please invest in trying to find good uncopyrighted music, and just get into the habit of using uncopyrighted music as opposed to using copyrighted music, getting a strike, having to delete your videos, then re-uploading them. It's such a hassle, and you don't need to do it. You don't need to go through all of that mess. So just get uncopyrighted music from the get-go. And a word to people who are not yet monetized and hope to be monetized, I advise that you use uncopyrighted music from the jump. Do not use copyrighted music the whole time just because you are not monetized, and then suddenly when you are monetized, you start to use uncopyrighted music. And the reason why I say that is because when you get monetized, you could still make money off of your old videos if other people are watching them. So rather just use uncopyrighted music so that you don't forfeit the opportunity to make money off of your old videos just because they have copyright claims or copyright strikes on them. So please just use uncopyrighted music from the get-go so that when you are monetized, you're able to actually make money off of your old videos and not only the videos that are after you got monetized that have uncopyrighted music. So I really hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that you found this video enjoyable and very valuable. If you did, please do share it with other people. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comment section below. And also just share with me the sites that you guys use to source uncopyrighted music. But thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And until next time, bye bye.